Hi dear students, good morning all of you. So today we are going to look at the chapter mapping of political science. As I told you in our previous class, in social science we have four parts. One is history, then geography, then political science and economy. Already we made two videos, that is history and geography mapping. Today we are going to look at the political science mapping. Okay, right. And it also called as democratic politics. So it's a complete chapter mapping with headlines. So what is the big theme here? How democracy works and how power is shared and how citizens participate in governance. So this is the big theme of this democratic politics. So let us understand how many chapters are there in political science. So there are 5 chapters are there according to NCERT textbooks, as we all know that. So new students, okay, right? Please go through the syllabus once. So first chapter deals about the power sharing, and second chapter deals about the federalism, and chapter 3 deals about the gender, religion and caste, and chapter 4 deals about the political parties, and finally chapter 5 deals about the, what is that? Outcomes of democracy. What is that? Outcomes of democracy. In today's video, we are going to focus on this mapping. So, my dear students, mapping plays a very important role in your preparation. One should have to have a clear-cut understanding about the chapters. Otherwise, it may not be useful for you. So, you may be reading the books, but you can't understand, you can't comprehend it. So, today video we are going to see how democracy works. How India is one of, we all know that India is one of the largest democracy in the world, right? So how this democracy is working and how power is shared. We all know that in democracy, power plays a very important role. How it is shared between the different social groups and different communities, right? And how citizens are actually taking part in governance. So as we all know that, what is governance? What government does is called governance. So administration, think about it. Next, if you move on to the first slide, so power sharing. Chapter 1 deals about the power sharing. So sharing power strengthens the democracy. So as we all know that India is a multi-religious country, right? And caste also plays a very important role. Gender, caste, religion. So all these are multifarious interactions taking place. So any community is neglected, so it will cause in danger, right? So everyone should take part in this democratic process. Imagine in your class there are 40 students are there. Only one student is taking decision. So how other students will feel? Right? They are neglected. So they feel that we are neglected. So in class, everyone should participate in any activities. Let us say assembly or sports activity or any other meeting or farewell party or welcome party, whatever it may be. We should involve all the students together. Then the class will be very good and everyone feels that okay, we are recognized, we are participated, we have contributed something to our party. Similarly, in democracy, we have different people, SC, ST, BC, OC, and different religious community, Hindu, Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikh. So these are the different entities, these are the different stakeholders of the society. So we must involve all the people in the democratic process. This is called power is sharing. So where we are going to look at, if you see the why is power is shared, why power sharing is important. What is the essence of power sharing? Why we have to share the power sharing? And one is to reduce the conflict, to minimize the conflict, which I told you in the classroom example. If one student is taking all the decisions and other was neglected, what does it mean? So it leads to conflict. You will question the teacher. Why you are giving importance to that particular student only? Why you are not involving us? Okay, it leads to conflict. That's why. So when you share the power, when the power is shared, it will reduce the conflict. It will minimize the conflict. That's what this is the essence of power sharing. Second, promote unity. So when everyone is involving in the classroom activities, or farewell party or welcome party, whatever it may be, so we feel that promote unity. So between the male, girl child, boy child, and between the teacher. So everyone is feel that we are one. We are from one school, like that. So second, Belgium and Sri Lanka. So we are going to take 2 case studies here, Belgium and Sri Lanka. As we all know that Belgium is a part of the Europe, whereas Sri Lanka is part of Asia, near southern part of India. So we are going to look at 2 scenarios here. One is Belgium's accommodation policy. How the Belgian government accommodated different social groups What are the different social groups in Belgium? We have French community, Dutch community, and German community, right? So how these three communities involved in the power share, how they shared power together, and how they minimize the conflict, how they reduce the conflict, how they promoted the unity. So this is the case of Belgium. Coming to second, Sri Lanka's majoritarian policy. So as we all know that Sri Lanka has two communities majorly, Sinhala and Tamils. So again Tamils two parts. One is Sri Lankan Tamils, other is Indian Tamils. So next, if you go to next slide, so forms of power sharing, how the power is shared, what are the different forms. So as we all know that there is a horizontal distribution of power sharing, horizontal power sharing. Second, vertical distribution of the power sharing. Third, community government. And fourth, power sharing among different political parties. And I will tell you what is horizontal power distribution, because power is shared between the different organs of the government. So what are the different organs of the government? So as we all know that legislature, executive and judiciary. Okay, legislature at the central level is called parliament. So parliament comprises president, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, right? Whereas, okay, this is called horizontal power distribution. So power is distributed horizontally. Legislature, executive and judiciary. No one is superior. So we are giving equal priority to all the organs of the government. So this form of power sharing is called horizontal power sharing. So coming to second one, vertical power sharing. So power shared between the different level, different entities, different levels. Means we have central government, state government, local self-government, right? And other entities. So this is called vertical distribution. Community government. In community government, power is shared between the different communities like French community, Dutch community, in the case of Belgium, and German community. So power is shared. And power sharing among the political parties. Even political parties also plays a very important role in the election or democratic process. So power is shared between the political parties. So in this chapter we are going to look at different form of power sharing. And fourth, the benefits of power sharing. What is the advantage of power sharing? How the power sharing is contributed to the reducing conflicts and promoting unity, which we are going to look at. Political stability. When you share the power, the government will be stable. Yes or no? And there will be no anarchy. And second, national integration. You are involving all the people, and country will rule in such a way that we are integrating all the people together. So we feel that we are Indians. So we are giving more priority to national identity rather than regional identity. So when you involve all the people, all the stakeholders of the society in a democratic process, we are building the national integration, okay, and kind of a nationalism. Next, and a national integration. And what is the key question here? Why should power be shared among the different groups in a democracy? Why should power be shared among different groups in a democracy? What is the essence of that? We have discussed it. Now coming to this second chapter, chapter 2 deals about the federalism. So what is federalism? So we will discuss. So what is the major headline here? Unity in diversity. So what is unity in diversity? As I told you, India has 146 crore population, and the population belongs to different social and economic backgrounds. So we have poor people, we have middle class people, we have rich people, we have SC, we have ST, we have OBC, we have OC. Okay, we have different social categories, different social groups are there. So, and we have different regional people. So people are identified with we are Tamil from Tamil Nadu, we are Telugu people from Telangana, Telugu people from Andhra, we are Kannada people from Karnataka, we are Marathi from Maharashtra, we are Punjabi from Punjab, and we are Northeastern from Northeastern state. So the people are identified with the regional identity. So bringing unity among all these people is one of the daunting tasks in democracy. So our Indian constitution made in such a way that we can accommodate all the people together, and we can bring the unity in diversity. So people are diverse, but still we feel that we are India. This is called unity, right? And through federal governance, how the federalism is working. So federalism is nothing but power sharing, division of the power. Okay, what is federalism? Division of power. So we have divided the power between the different. I told you in the previous first chapter one. Okay, we have different levels of government, vertical distribution of power. So central government, state government, local self-government, right? So how the this power division done at the central level, state level, and the local level. And in the constitution, we have clear-cut divided the power between the central, state, and local government. Coming to this And we have multi-levels of government. Multi-level means central, state and local government. And the second, key features of federalism. What is the basic key features of federalism? If you look at this, we have constitution. Constitution is one of the supreme law of this country, according to which we are governing, we are ruling our country. For any people, for that matter, President of India, Prime Minister, Central Minister, or State Chief Minister, or any citizens of India, Constitution is giving equal rights to everyone. Okay, in spite of their position, right? So, Constitution and independent judiciary. So, this is every federal country should have the Constitution, and there must be independent judiciary. The judiciary should not influence by any people. So, judiciary should play a very important role independently. They should not show any bias towards anybody. So, this is our independent judiciary. And revenue sharing. Also, whatever the government is collecting taxes from the people, it must be shared between the central government, state government, and local self-government based on the population percentage and all. Next. So, if you go to third part, the federalism in India. How the federalism framework is working in India. Okay. So, union government, as I told you, union government also called as state government. Then we have, union government also called as central government. And next one level we have state governments. Third level we have local governments. And if you look at the fourth, decentralization, we have panchayats and municipalities. So as we all know that in India we are having 6.5 lakh villages and some towns and cities also. So to rule this third type of village level and town level and municipality level, so we have categorized local panchayats and municipality under the 73rd and 74th constitutional amendment. So remember, I am just explaining you what is there inside the syllabus, just mapping. I am not explaining the chapter. So while I am explaining the full chapter, I will go in detail. Okay. And fifth one, language policy. So linguistic diversity. So different people are speaking different languages. Tamil people are speaking Tamil language. Malayalam people, Kerala people are speaking Malayalam language. Telugu language. Maharashtra people speaking Marathi language. Kannada people, Karnataka Kannada language. So we have Punjabi, Haryana. So like that we have different languages. Bengali people are speaking Bengali language. Right. So linguistic diversity, national integration, how we are integrating nation. And the key question here, how does the federalism help govern and diverse country like India? Okay, this is the key question. You may be asked for 5 marks question. Coming to the next, chapter 3, gender, religion and caste. So what is the major headline here? Understanding social diversity in democracy. Understanding social diversity. As I told you, India is a multi-caste, multi-religious country, multi-linguistic country. So bringing parity, bringing unity among these people, one of the daunting tasks of the government. So our constitution framed it in such a way that they can accommodate all the people together and democracy can thrive. So right. So if you look at the subheading, what is gender? It's a social division. So we have said male and female, right? So gender means social division based on our society. And gender inequality, gender and politics. What is politics? Taking decision at a various level, central level, local level, central level, state level, etc., individual level also, family level, we are taking decision. And sometimes we are doing politics. What is politics? Taking decision. Okay, right. And gender inequality is there in India. So there is a huge gap between the male and female. Only male. The Indian society is called patriarchal society, where male are dominating in the politics or in the business, whatever it may be. Slowly, women also coming into front. Okay, right. So we are minimizing gap between the male and female. This is called still inequality is there. Okay, especially in politics and business and entrepreneurship also, and and participation also. Gender inequality is there, women participation. So the 73rd and 74th constitutional amendment has given foremost importance to bring the women on the forefront or to make a level playing field between the male and female. So they have given 1/3 reservation, 33% of reservation for women who can contest in the election, panchayats and the municipalities. Okay, not at the now MLA and MP level. Now in the next election we are going to give reservation, same 33% reservation for women in state level elections and as well as Lok Sabha election also. Next, religion and politics. What is communalism? Okay, it's a kind of feeling where my religion is superior to your religion. So communalism, feeling that. Okay, next. What is secularism? Treating all religions equally. So India is a secular country. Though Hindus are in majority, we never take the religion. Hindu is one of the major religion. So our constitution has provided in such a way that we are treating all religions equally. Though you are minority, though you are majority, in front of constitution, we are treating all religions equally. Next, if you see that caste and politics, what is caste and what is politics, and caste inequalities and political representation, which we are going to look at in the main chapter. And fourth, social division and democracy. So how the social division is taking place, how the democracy respond to social division. So what are the challenges we face in our daily life in democracy, and what are the opportunities we have, so which we are going to deal in this chapter. Next key question here, how does a democracy deal with the social differences and inequalities? So one of the rampant problem, one of the main problem in India is that social inequality. We are categorizing people based on the social division. Let us say casteism. Social casteism. Our casteism, Varna system divided people based on you are in the top, they are in the middle, they are in the low. So we have Brahmin, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Shudras, and within the Shudras, Adi Shudras, untouchability. Okay, these are called social stigmas. So how our democracy is dealing with that? Still, marriages are taking place within the few caste, same caste only, not outside that caste. So what are the problems which we are encountering because of this, and what are the challenges which is casteism is posing to Indian democracy, how the Indian government is responding to such challenges, and what are the key opportunities which we have. Okay, and next going to fourth chapter. Chapter 4 deals about the political parties. Okay, what are the political parties? Okay, and then how the political parties can be considered the engine of democratic politics. So in democracy, so people are representing their electing their representative MLAs, MPs, or any local levels through the election only. So who are participating in the election? Political parties. As we all know that we have INC, Indian National Congress Party, Bharatiya Janata Party, and Aam Aadmi Party. Okay, and Trinamool Congress, and other political parties. We have major national political parties and regional political parties. Coming to regional political parties, we have in Andhra we have TDP and YSR Congress Party. Then in Telangana we have BRS. Okay, and MIM, etc., etc. And in Maharashtra, in Tamil Nadu, DMK, AIDMK, and TVK recently led by Joseph Vijay. Even recently he became the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. So we have different Sivasena in Maharashtra, and LDF, UDF front in the Kerala. So we have different regional political parties. So, and meaning of political parties, definition, components, functions of political parties. They will contest the election, form the government, shape the public opinion, and party system. We have one party system. Best example is China. Have only one party system. Of course, other parties also there, but they are not representing adequately. So only one party is dominating, Communist Party of China. Right, and coming to two-party system, best example is USA. In United States, we have Democratic government and Republican, Democratic Party and Republican Party. So one or none other is coming together and forming the government. Okay, right. And we have multi-party system. Best example is India. Right. And coming to national political parties, we have major national parties. I told you already, and state political parties, regional parties. Challenges to political parties: dynastic succession, very very important. So if you take any political party, so dynastic succession, dynastic means family. Suppose I am the founder of one political party. Okay, I will rule. I will rule this government for a period of 5 years or 10 years. After getting old, I will give this party power to my son. After that, another son. As you all know that I am not naming any particular person or particular political party here, but we have dynastic. What is dynastic? Kingdom. So you know that Chandragupta Maurya, Mauryan dynasty. After Chandragupta Maurya became a old and after that his son Bindusara came to power. After Bindusara, Ashoka came to power. So this is called dynastic, which was there in the kingdom. But in democracy, there is no place for kingdom. But in spite of that, our rulers, our political leaders are giving preference to their kith and kin, their sons and daughters, and they are also they are playing a very important role, and they are occupying the parties and ruling the people, and most of the decisions are taken by them only. So this is called dynastic succession, and corruption is one of the prevalent problem, major problem in India. So how we can deal with that? And within the political parties are the problem, and lack of internal democracy. There is no democracy within the political party. Coming to seventh, reforms in political parties. So transparency, accountability. So these are some issues which are there in the political party. No transparency, no accountability. And what is the key question here? Why are political parties essential for democracy? Because I told you in the first headline, political parties are the engines or vehicles of the democracy. Okay, so all 146 crore people cannot rule themselves. So there are some political parties, the people Okay, choose a political leader or a political candidate to contest as a MLA and MP, and through which they can rule the country. And coming to this chapter 5, what is the final chapter? Outcomes of democracy. Very, very important chapter in your CBSE board examination. Okay, right. And measuring the success of democracy. So, what is the barometer? What is the parameter? What is the thermometer? How can we measure the success of democracy? So, there are certain mechanisms are there. Accountable government. Government must be accountable to the people for their action. So, how the accountability will come? Accountability comes to the transparency. So, whatever the money spent allocated for some project, it should be clear cut. How much money spent on that project? How much money spent on this project? So, government should be very crystal clear in front of the public. So, how? Through the transparency. How transparency will come? Through the RTA, right to information. Next, responsiveness. How government is responding to the people needs and people problem. Whenever the people are encountering any problem, it is the responsibility of the government to respond to that problem and solve it. And next, economic growth and development, democratic performance, how the democracy is performing, and social diversity, respect for differences between the different social groups, and dignity and freedom, individual rights. One must promote fundamental rights. We have human rights, so one must promote the individual rights, and always governments try to maintain the equality between the different social groups and between the different people. And what are the challenges of democracy? In spite of India is thriving as one of the successful democracy in the world, in spite of that we are facing some challenges. So expectation versus reality. We are expecting so much from the government, but government is not delivering up to your expectation. So people will change next government. So through the election. What is the key question here? Has democracy succeeded in fulfilling the people's aspirations or not? This is next. And coming to this a quick revision. So chapter and central theme. Power sharing deals about the sharing power. Federalism, as I told you, division of powers. Gender, religion and caste. Social diversity, as I told you. Then political parties, democratic institutions are engines of the democracy. Then outcomes of democracy, performance of democracy. Next, golden formula for political science. The student is the golden formula. Political science is equal problem. So we encounter daily problem in our country. So who will solve the problem? So we have created some institutions, some set of government, right? Central government, state government, local government. So institution. And what is the process? So governance is a process, and leads to solution. It will be resolved, and it will lead to outcome. Based on the outcome only, you will choose this government or another. You will elect another government. And for every chapter, you can ask yourself, what is problem? What is the problem which you are facing? And which institution solves it? Central government or state government or local government? How does it work? How it's working? And who benefits? What benefit does it give? What kind of benefits which is given to us? And what challenges remain? What are the still problem is having here? Next, coming to, I will give the best example. Example chapter 1, power sharing. What is the problem? So conflict among groups. Let us say in power sharing, you can relate with that. What is the problem? What is the problem? Conflict among different groups. Yeah, I told you we have different social groups: SC, ST, OBC, and rich, middle class, and ultra poor people. So always there is a chance of conflict within family also. Sometimes within the brother, within the sister. Okay, within the father and mother also sometimes leads to conflict. Within our uncles also. So problems are inevitable. Problems are inevitable. But how we are going to solve it? What is the mechanism for it? So which institution solves it? In democratic government. Democratic government, one of the biggest institutions which we have. So democratic government, we have central government, state government, local. That is different. How does it work? Power is shared among the different groups. Okay. And what benefit does it give? Peace and stability. We want peace and stability. And what challenges remain? So balancing different interests. So SC people have some interest, ST have some interest, OBC have some interest. Within the OBC we have so many subgroups, so they have different interests. And OC people, upper caste people have some interest. So how we are challenging it? How we are we are keeping the promise of different social groups intact. And one line summary: sharing power prevent conflicts. As I told you in the first lecture, sharing power reduce the conflict and strengthen democracy and unity. So this is one of the example of this chapter. So in this way, what is the problem? So which institution is going to solve it? How does it work? Okay, what benefit does it give to you? What challenges remain? So if you analyze, if you question yourself in such a way, you can easily understand the political science all chapters in a very easy manner. So in our next video, I am going to explain about the mapping of the economy. After that, I will go into make a video on nationalism in India, full chapter. Okay, thank you for giving this opportunity. All the best.